Today I'm explaining our Quonset Hut side windows. So here you can see our Quonset Huts in the current state that they're in. One, we have all the arches up, and one we are still working on. And this is them under the Milky Way that I photographed last time I was out at the property. And what I'm working on is, in my 3D model, the window boxes that are going to go in the side of this building that's still not quite put together all the way yet. So what I wanted to share is, first, so when the building parts arrived, so here I am and I'm all excited, everything showed up on a flatbed truck, and the guy that does our excavating brought everything into our property on using his loader, which was really helpful and great that we had him. So then these are the windows themselves. So these are 2 out of, we're going to have 6 windows total. And if you look and compare this, turn that upside down so you can see it. Just focus on this and don't look at the fact that the picture's upside down. And compare that to the box that I built in Rhino, my 3D model. I used the dimensions, I measured it, and wrote that all down and brought it back to Los Angeles, and so I've been building that. So that you can see what I'm talking about. And so this gets set into the side of the Quonset Hut. And so if we look at the 3D model and I turn on some other parts here, so that's how that's going to look. And so basically we have these ribs, and you build them, you just build them as continuous like this side shows. And that's actually what our building looks like right now. And that's what we've got out there on site. And this is what I'm studying with my 3D model. So these 2 arches that you see here, those ones will be cut. You build it, you cut them out, and then you install the box, and then you install the window in the box. So how that works is you install this, you drill and bolt these together, right? So everywhere that you see, if I zoom in here, we have all these bolts that go along the side of each building. So you actually have to take this curved flange that you see here, and you line that up, and when you get it in its final position, you go through and you drill the holes right where they line up with the other holes. And if you have a good drill and sharp drill bits, you can get that drilled pretty easily. And then what you do is you take the box, and then you put wood bucking on the inside. And that then gives you a surface to attach the window itself. The window will mount to this wood, which is set into the metal box. And you have to put caulking along the edges and everything and seal it all up. And here I have a picture of our windows. So that's us with our windows when we're bringing them home from Home Depot. And so I got sliders with a vertical division in the middle, so that when it's installed, that vertical bar will line up with the Quonset Hut ribs right down the middle. And so I'm studying this one because this was my original model. So these were approximations based on what I roughly anticipated they would look like. And now I'm building it with the actual dimensions. And you can sort of see, I think, that they're a little taller than I had anticipated, which I think is fine. And the dimensions are lining up pretty well. I think if there's a vulnerable point, what I've learned kind of from studying this as well, is I think right there is a vulnerable spot where the flat roof and the rib and where they join right there. I'm going to really have to make sure that's sealed up really well, because I think that's a point where it would be the most vulnerable to leaking. But I think I'll be able to to work with that, and we'll get them not to leak in the end. And so that should be good. So those are how the side windows go in the Quonset hut. And I hope that's helpful for you. I hope that's interesting. And I think, you know, we'll see what they're like next time I go out to Arizona, hopefully in 2 weeks after, the week after 4th of July. Middle of July, we'll be out there building again. Hopefully we'll get these boxes installed and move it towards getting windows in the thing. So we're very excited about that. And thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.